Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our live stream for Sunday, July the 23rd. My name is Mary, Doggy Daddy, Jeremy. We have Lucy Puppy, my 9-month-old baby girl. We have Ozzy Puppy, her brother. He's 9 months old. Loki, over there, the fluffy white one. That's Mr. Stewie, and he is going to be 17 in September. And then we have Miss Maya. Hi, Annie Marlene. We have Miss Maya. She's already playing with her boyfriend. Hi, Annie Deborah. Lucy's giving Ozzy a fit because she doesn't want to give any ground. Hi, Jessica. She's like, no, you cannot have my spot. So today, like last week, peeps, I'm sorry about the air conditioning in the background, but we cannot turn it off. It is just really outside.
The dogs would be upset if we turned it off.
Yeah. We went outside in the yard briefly, and Loki ran the fence chasing the neighbors because our neighbors down the street are, guess what? I bet you couldn't guess. They're getting ready to have another party. So, woohoo! So we're going to get to listen to their music and cha-cha for a while. But he was chasing the cars as they were going down the street. And here's our boy. Look at him. I mean, that sweet boy. I'm just going to clean up the mama. What a sweet boy. Sweet boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Oh, he chased his sister off. See, he took what she had. Poor Lucy. You want to come back, Lucy? Hi, Maria. Welcome to the channel.
Naughty girl.
These are my little naughty peepees. This is my baby girl, Lucy. Isn't she precious? Oh, my goodness. She's 9 months old. This is her brother. They share a daddy. They have different moms, though. This is Ozzy. And they're both 9 months old, 2 days apart. That's my Maya. She's my smarty patootie. My old man is over here. He's this guy right here underneath. Not this one. This one. That guy. He's 16, gonna go 17. Oh yes, Seraphim found his present. He did find it. So that's fun. Oh, and there's Loki. He's gone over to give Stewie some love. And my Stewie's actually blind now. He's of age, so he really can't see. So Loki goes up there and kisses his face.
He cleans his face.
And Stewie doesn't appreciate that. What I did is I got him a game, and it's one of those things where when they were kids, you used to go up and you'd go up to Walmart or EB Toys or something like that, and you'd buy them a cartridge that they stuck in their game controller. But you don't do it that way anymore. Everything is purchased online and it's delivered to you virtually. So I went online and I went to Blizzard, and I got him a copy of Diablo 4, which is the new game that just came out. And he thought he would really enjoy that because he enjoys playing online games in his spare time. And so to find the game, he had to go online to the outlet that he usually uses when he checks in to play his games, and he had Diablo 2 already, so he had to actually find, the game was delivered to, he would have found it in his email box too. That's what they do when they do a delivery. They tell you that you have a gift waiting for you, and you go and get it. So but he wouldn't have found it in the house, and actually he was looking all over the house for it, which was kind of enjoyable. I used to hide their Easter baskets when they were kids, and it was always funny to see if they would find it. Maya wants to play with Loki. I don't know if he's bought into that fact yet. He's becoming very lazy.
He says, I don't know, you growled at me. I'm not sure if I'll play with you now.
Yeah, he's not into her, and she's not. She's like, what did I ever do to you? You don't play with me anymore. I'm going to play with my new boyfriend down here and take my aggression out on him. Uh-oh, there she goes. Okay, she's going to kiss his face later. Let's not watch that. So we have the puppies. Not getting into very much trouble. My little Schnooka Ookums. This one is becoming such a cuddle bug. Such a little cuddle bug. Oh, she will sit on my lap when I'm in there at my desk for just hours. And she's just so sweet about it. What a doll baby. I think I'm going to start taking her everywhere. Because she's just so... she's like... Eh. You can take him everywhere. Yeah. He wants to take his boy everywhere. Daddy's funny. Daddy's really into his boys. I'm into all of them. They're all into me, but...
Oh, I'm into all of them too. I just have to
catch up with chat. Hold on for a second. Oh, no, it was expired or perishable. No, I didn't get. Yeah, no, I didn't get him any foods or anything like that. Right now, Doggy Daddy and Mother of Chihuahuas here and Mother of Seraphim are all on different diets. So I'm not really on a diet per se. I'm on a lifestyle change. So I've been doing it for a couple months now. No, it's been like 4 months. All right, so it's more than a few months. It's 4 months. Okay, so we've been on it for like 4 months, and we've had some amazing changes and stuff like that. So we're pretty happy with what we're doing, but that's not it's not completely compatible with what Seraphim does. So he's a grown man. He can make his own stuff, and if I want to, I can go ahead and make some extra of what we do, and he can add his stuff. Yes, the new skinny me. Actually, I'm pretty enthusiastic about the new skinny me. I've been able to shed about 25 pounds. I mean, I plateau quite honestly a lot more than, of course, we did as teenagers and nubile fertile females. Now that we are a little bit older, more mature, quite a bit let's just call ourselves wiser, that weight is a little bit more stubborn. So I've lost about 25. And in 4 months, I've lost 25 pounds. I think that's pretty astounding, actually. Doggy Daddy has lost half of himself, I think. Huh? Visually. I mean, it's just been really good for him. So I don't know, how much have you lost? Like 50?
Really, my weight loss started before that because I got my anxiety
Hi, Bricky.
and stuff taken care of.
Is it Bricky? Looks like Becky with an I. Right? Bricky? Oh, it's Void. Void! You have a different handle every 10 minutes. Oh, you're leaving for vacation? All right, well, thanks for popping in. I swear, Void, you have me laughing. I giggle, but thanks for coming back here. It's like we're your home base for you. You enjoy your vacation and have a safe one, okay? It's so funny. I'm trying to pronounce the new handle. It's Void. Okay. Maya, I threw your toy. Bye. We'll see you next time. I threw your toy, Maya. My pretty girl. Maya. So Maya and Loki went to the vet yesterday for their normal comprehensive visits. We get excellent vet care for our dogs. Just saying, this is not sponsored. It's not a plug. We are with the Banfield Health Plan, and we get 2 comprehensive visits a year. All of their vaccines and all of their blood work, is done to check and make sure that they're all okay. And so they went in. We're on a schedule where the 2 puppies go together and the 2 adults go, together. And Stewie goes by himself usually. He used to go with Maya, but now he's on his own schedule. So these 2 went, and they are fine. And when they were there, they got to see Angelina. So she was there, and she got to visit. I think that was the first time she'd actually met Loki, because every single time that we had been in there with Loki, she was actually off that day. So she finally got to see him in person. They were excellent, by the way. They're always a hit with the vet techs when they go in there. So, yeah, you do a good boy. So yesterday, Miss Maya got some shots. She got more than he did. So, but she did quite well. She didn't need any Benadryl or anything prior to her shots, and she didn't have any sensitivity that I know about. She wants to play so much. So she's getting handsy with me. And thank you for the congratulations, Auntie Deborah. Yeah, I've lost 25 pounds, but I think Doggy Daddy's lost 50 or 60. It's just like a man. You know what? They can just go, nah, I think I'm going to take a broccoli sprig off my plate. And all of a sudden, they're like 10 pounds lighter. And it's like, what? You kidding me? Maya wants to play so much. None of this hurts, by the way. She's just kind of mouthing me. Because she likes to play hand games. Yes, she's my hand game girl. She's my hand game girl. Yep. We're hoping that we're going to be able to roll back type 2 diabetes. We've already gotten to the point where he's been able to slack off some of the meds he was taking, so that's good. Yeah, Maya really wants some of Loki. Let's see if he can be enticed. Yeah, so they changed his medication up and put him on something different, which is why he started his weight loss. And I just thought I would kickstart it. So what we decided to do is go on a very, very low carb, actually more of like a carnivore type of thing.
Well, you said you were going to go on it, and I was like, well, I'm going to go on it too. You're like, you don't have to. I'm like, well, how can you be successful if one does and one doesn't?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm going to try this. And it's done really, really, really good for him. So, like, for some people this would be like a hardship, but for us it's just really not.
I mean, we like meat.
Yeah, we like meat. And who doesn't like bacon?
Communists.
Bacon and sausage and stuff like that. Eggs. I love eggs of all kind. Hard boiled, scrambled. You can serve me an egg just any way. He's my buddy. Look at this ear hair. This little thing right here, this little girl, he has one on both sides. Oh, there's more than enough left to love. There is. Yeah. More than enough left to love. And the loving's even better. I feel like...
Put her arms all the way around me now.
Yeah, I can. I can put my arms all the way around him now. And I think for him, he can wrap me up in strong bear hugs. No, come on. It's a direct dig. Naughty daddy. Naughty daddy.
Does he have your boyfriend, Maya?
Yes. Ozzy has taken Maya's boyfriend.
He likes to chew on the string. Because it's a string.
This, that little curl in his ear kills me. He has it on both sides, and it's so cute.
He was all snuggly last night.
Yeah.
Had him wrapped up in my arm. It was just like, actually, she was cuddly last night too. She had her head on my pillow.
Maya was really cuddly last night.
She had her head on my pillow right next to my head.
Yeah. Well, that was because I had ass in the face, I think. I did. I had Princess Poopy Butt's butt in my face last night while I was sleeping. Her face was in his, and that she backed that truck up right in mine.
Right. Oh, she was on the bed. She was laying her pillow right on my pillow. Loki was on your pillow. Yeah, Ozzy's getting big.
Well, the camera adds length. The way that the focal length of the camera.
But he's still getting a lot longer.
Yeah, he is. He's growing up. He definitely is.
He's longer and taller.
When you look at the difference between Maya, also she weighs 6.8 pounds now. So at one point she had gotten up to 7.4. So I had knocked off a couple kibbles, and I'm really happy with her weight right now.
She was 6.5 last time.
Yeah, so she
put on 3 ounces, but that's not a big deal.
Bounces between.
Yeah, that is not a big deal. She is svelte and good looking.
Yeah.
She looks like a Chihuahua should look.
So what I do to watch their weight is that, since every 6 months they go and they get their weight checked by the vet, they have a graph on an app that lets us know, what their weight is doing.
And Loki's lost some.
We know what their physique looks like at certain weights. And I know that Maya looks in top shape between 6.5 and, I don't want her to go over 7. That puts too much girth on her.
He's 7.8 right?
He's 7.8 right now, which is absolutely fabulous for him. When he gets over 8 pounds, he starts to look like a chunky monkey. Mm-hmm. We don't have a true baseline weight for the puppies yet because they're still growing, and they're going to be on puppy food until they turn a year old, which won't be until October. So we're not really concerned about, the weight they put on.
They look great though.
They look fabulous. The last time she was at the vet, which was a week ago, she was 4.1. Yeah, she was 4.1 pounds.
He was like 4.6 or 4.7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this guy he's always been ounces heavier than his sister, so he was up at 4.6. So he's not even 5 pounds. So there is quite a bit of difference between him and Loki and him and Maya. And of course, this one is
our tiny baby.
She's our tiny baby, and she is going to be Pica size. She is actually
legs, so.
the living embodiment of our Pica.
She is, except for her legs are long.
Yeah, her legs are a little longer. Pica was a little bit.
She was built like Tank.
Yeah, she was like a little tank. She was. Her legs were a little shorter, and her girth was a little rounder. So this one's a little bit more. She's a little tiny bit taller, but she's a little more svelte looking. When she sleeps, she hides her face, so she likes to put her little face down, and she just likes to hide it. So
Both the puppies do that. They do.
yeah, she does. She hides her face. She snugs in an arm, or she hides her face. Aww, you got a little stretch. You little stretcher. Let's see. I can't. Whoop! Sorry, put my hand in there. I'm trying to get a good look at her, because that's what you come here for. Look at her little
Nice,
coloring.
giving Ozzy dirty looks. He got my boyfriend.
Her little coloring. She's so precious.
And Stewie has come out.
She really is quite the little emotional
Hi,
support
Stewie.
dog.
What you doing, buddy?
Stewie's wandering. Maybe he has to go potty. Yeah. He just ate a little while ago, so I think he's going to go over there and do his turns. That's nice. At least he was able to find the potty. He was funny today when we fed him. You know, blind. Some days his blindness affects him more than others. There's some times where he just gets, you know, disoriented and he just can't find where he needs to be. But
But you recognize the vacuum cleaner.
oh, he did. He saw the vacuum,
Oh, yeah,
you think,
absolutely.
or
And
smelled it.
He looked up at it and he was trying to run away from us.
Yeah, he didn't like the vacuum.
No, he doesn't like it.
But you know, when it's mealtime, I said, you know, are you hungry, Stewie? Are you hungry, Stewie? Are you hungry, Stewie? He got so excited. You know, he did his best to strut around, and he actually was motivating towards his feeding spot. So, you know, he still has it. He might not be able to see it, but he definitely can hear it, and he definitely can react to it. So, you know, while he is a little bit harder to clean up after, because if he cannot find the potty, he is still
He has to go
pottying
anyway.
where he goes.
Because it has to go either way.
Yeah. I mean, the water has to
Okay.
come out some which way. So our little Hoover spot cleaner gets quite the workout. Which, by the way, we, you know, again, not a sponsored video, but we do tell you what works for us. We have a Hoover spot clean. We used to have a Bissell Pet Pro, and we find out that actually, I think the Hoover's a little bit better. So I have become a good fan of the Hoover Spot Clean. It has a little wider swath.
Well, the other one, 2 hoses broke, so.
Yeah, it did. So we had to replace parts on the Bissell. First time Bissell sent us a new one, and that was nice. But the way that it's made means that the hose can take some damage, and Bissell doesn't want to take responsibility for bad engineering for that particular brand. So Hoover's better.
But we have our big Bissell, and we've had that forever.
Yeah, we do have a
Works
large.
great.
Our large Bissell Pet Pro does work fine.
We used to use that to clean up spots.
Yeah.
It just became such a pain to lug it around.
I don't know if you can hear Doggy Daddy clearly because of the air conditioner. Can you guys hear him okay? Or should I repeat everything he tells me? Let me know in the comments if you can hear what he says. And yes, Auntie Deborah. Stewie he's amazing.
He's the embodiment of a good boy.
He is a good boy. Stewie is a good boy.
Good. So that can be heard.
Yay. Okay, good. Then I don't have to repeat what he says. So when he tells you a story, you can hear him. I've actually lost partial hearing in one ear. So sometimes he says things to me and it just doesn't... My brain tries to fill in the blanks, and that's just funny. We had gone to the store and he asked me, what did you say? You said, you know, so it's home then or something like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I thought you said, but I started talking about something else. I was just like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. And he's looking at me like, so do you want to go home?
Yeah, we call our Chihuahuas Chihoovers.
Yeah, we do. The nickname for all the dogs. We call them Chihoovers. Yeah,
Whenever they're in the kitchen picking up stuff off the floor, it's Chihoovering.
yeah.
That
Chihoovering.
started with Moxie.
Yeah,
We used to call
Moxie.
it Chihoovering because she'd clean up with stuff off the floor.
Yeah, my babies like to, hover when I'm cooking and stuff. They're all around my legs, and if I drop something, they hoover it.
That's why we don't need one of those robots, because
We have, these are our
got
Roombas.
5 Roombas.
Chiroomba. This is our Chiroomba. Aw, there's her face. What's your face?
Big brother's come to see her.
Yeah, and she's growling at him. She's like, "You're not taking my spot."
He doesn't want your spot. He just wants to see you.
He just wants some mom. So when they got home, we had the puppies in the pen because you don't leave puppies out unattended. So we had put them in the pen, and they haven't been there for a while. They did great. They just did positively great. But when we got these guys home, I had them in my lap, but we pull up to the house and there's no Loki and Maya at the window, and it was just like,
No,
ah.
Ozzy sits at the window too.
Yeah, but they were in the pen.
Yeah.
So there was no dogs in the window, which was really, really strange when we pull up because we had to do a drop-off appointment for them. So the first time we came home, they were just wiping his eyes. They were at the vet's office, and it was like, oh my gosh, they're not there. So we let the puppies out, and they were like, wait a minute, where's our big brother and sister? They're not here, so the house belongs to us.
That's right.
Woohoo!
We out-survived them.
Yeah, woohoo! We don't know where they are, but that's okay.
We are the king and queen now.
We're just not the Duke and Duchess. We are the actual king and queen. That's nice. So, when we brought them home, it was a reunion, like straight from heaven. They were so happy to see each other, giving each other the sniff over. It's like, oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. Where have you been? It was just really sweet. Really sweet. Okay. These guys are kind of sleeping sort of close together. Maya has decided that she actually doesn't mind Ozzy as long as he's not pawing her in the face.
They were chasing each other the other day.
Yeah. He runs around like he's
full bore chasing each other.
a little bullet.
She chased him into the bedroom, and then he chased her back out to the living room.
They were exchanging chases. So he would chase her, she would chase him. It was really cute.
It was nice. It was nice to see them getting along.
They don't always get along.
Because Maya, is kind of... The 3 babies that came from Indiana, they seem to get along.
It's weird. They came from the same breeder. Loki, Ozzy, and Lucy all came from the same breeder. And they hang out just like they know where they came from. It's so weird.
And Maya's, a lot of times, kind of loner.
Maya's a southern girl. She came from the southern states. She's mouthy, too. When she plays, she's very vocal. And she may not mean anything by it, but sometimes she just, she's growling, she's barking, and Loki doesn't care. Maya can be just as mouthy as she wants to. In fact, our old videos show just how, Maya would be playing with Loki, and all the vocalization would come from her. Well, that confuses him.
Yeah, the puppies don't know what to think about it.
Yeah, the puppies, don't really understand her language. And so they get confused really easy about it. But I think that Ozzy's learning her. It's only taken, 8 months, 7 months we've had them. We got them in December right before Christmas. She does have some southern sass, this girl right here.
She is sassy.
She is a sassy little princess. Actually, she is queen, but we still call her Princess Poopy Butt instead of Queen Poopy Butt because Princess Poopy Butt is cuter. Chapoopy? Is that you?
And there's the reigning king down there.
Yeah. Stewie is our king. King Stuart. The first of his name. Yeah, she wants love. She wants some lovin's. Yes. Oh. Are you going to suck on my finger? She hasn't sucked on my finger since she was a puppy. Boop, 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 boop. You want scratches, Maya? Scratches. Oh, yeah. She likes her scratches. So how is everyone surviving their warm weather? Tell us all about it. Your paws. Toe beans. She ran away. Oh my God. Did she escape from the yard or get out of a harness or slip out the door? How did that happen? And why did your Allie not come back? That's a terrible fear of mine because I know that even if Maya were to see something like a cat or a squirrel, she would be gone like a shot. And they become just deaf. They get fixated on something and their recall just goes right out the window.
I mean, like when Loki went after the pizza guy.
Yeah, I was trying to get a pizza. You know, the pizza guy was out on the porch, and Loki was like, "You don't belong here. Hey, you. We don't appreciate your kind around here. You're a stranger. Go away." And he chased him to his car. I was like, don't worry, he won't bite. But he sure looks like it. The guy that cuts your, I worry about that too. The guy that cuts my lawn is Seraphin. So if he leaves the gate open, he did do that once. He left the back gate open once, but I saw it before the dogs actually, were able to get out. So I go out on the porch and I check everything. Make sure that they are shut. And then I open up that little gate, that little expandable gate that we have. I keep that closed unless I'm letting the dogs in the yard.
It's a nice barrier.
It is a good barrier. It stops them. It gives me some time to check and make sure everything's closed up and that nobody else...
It gives you time to check and make sure there's no foxes or groundhogs or anything in our yard.
Yeah, or that the neighbor's dog didn't climb in. We have so much wildlife. It is I'm surprised we haven't seen a skunk. I'm really surprised about that. But we have either a gopher, we have two of them out in that back field. We have either a gopher or a groundhog. And we had one of those in the yard last year. And I didn't know, and the dogs actually found it. And that's a nasty little cuss.
They chased him.
There's a video on that if you missed it.
In the corner.
Andy says you have bad recall. Andy's dogs have great recall. They do have that. And my dogs do have recall when they're in the yard. They will come to me if I whistle for them or I tell them, hey, let's go.
You have to do the loud whistle.
Huh?
You have to do the loud whistle.
I have to do my loud whistle. My whistle is something that brings people from a mile away.
It brings children home.
Yeah, it brings them from a mile away. But that doesn't mean that they're going to listen to it if they're chasing a squirrel. And actually, I wonder, okay, Andy, if you're watching this, I wonder actually if Polly would break off, because she's a squirrel chasing machine, if she would break off from chasing a squirrel and come back. I don't know.
I mean, you don't know until it happens.
Yeah, you don't.
You really don't want to find out.
Yeah, I don't want to find out.
I mean, I will say that Loki has good recall.
Not if he's chasing a car.
He has gone out the door, and I called him, and he came back.
Yeah, I'm really happy that you got Allie back. How far did you have to chase her? I had chow chows at one point in my life, and both of my chow chows got out of the gate because someone left it open, and my female came back, but my male went on happy holiday. He ended up getting some bad poo-tang, got an infection, and
her chow got an STD.
Yeah, he got an STD from somebody. I'm sure that there was a litter of black chow chow puppies somewhere, and he ended up losing his beans, which weren't beans after the STD. They were like two great big lemons. He was in so much pain. I'm glad he survived. That was a one of those messages in spay and neuter. You think that only the girls can have a problem if they're not altered, but nope, the guys can get problems too. And because Chow Chows are so furry, I never really looked at what was going on behind there, so I never looked at his walnuts. So the vet was like, "Oh, our," she used all the proper terms. "Are his testicles usually this big?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she goes, come here and take a look." And when I looked at that, I was just like, "Oh dear God, oh my God." She's like, "Yeah, we have to do something about that." So they schedule him for surgery.
So dogs can get STDs.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact you should know.
His junk got backed up. So Maya's down there in the bed. They switch off. Stewie is down in this bed over here, all curled up in his happy spot. Everybody's got a spot.
My spot.
Lucy,
Mr. Loki.
Lucy's got her spot. Loki's over there. He's got his spot. Yay. Puppies have not gotten out yet. So that's cool. That's good. Lucy's really funny. Like, she is in my orbit. She won't go into the yard unless I go into the yard. Allie had a sick belly? No. No, I hate it when they feel sick or that they've gotten a dietary indiscretion, found something that they shouldn't have.
That's called eating bad stuff.
Yeah.
Dietary indiscretion.
Yeah. Sometimes they do that and it upsets their stomach. So I try to watch them when they're outside too, because you never know what they can eat. But even if they eat grass, it seems like they were okay with it. I used to think that dogs ate grass because they didn't feel good and that they would throw up, but that's not necessarily so. It's like their salad bar at Ruby Tuesdays. They just go outside and start gnawing on whatever is in their faces. I worry about them finding mushrooms though, so periodically we go out there even after rain and look for things that aren't necessarily good. They haven't gotten sick. Oh, your best friend was giving her some people food. Oh my goodness. Does your friend know what's good food and what's bad food? I mean,
Well, ours never
if I make like a chicken or a steak or something like that, I might give them a nibble if I didn't season it a lot, but I watch their sodium. I don't give them a lot of salt at all. They don't get any of my bacon. I used to not really give too much of a hoot. Back in the day, I mean, even when I was growing up, if there was like juice from something or there was leftovers, we'd mix it with the dog food. I don't do that anymore. The dogs used to love it, of course, but I don't do that anymore because I found out that wasn't necessarily good. We didn't know that onions and garlic and stuff like that were bad for dogs, but I sure do know it now.
The one good thing about the internet.
Yeah. Yeah. Some things they say, "Oh no, don't Google stuff," but the internet does have some interesting stuff, and we did get a list from that raisins are poison. Grapes aren't good. They're not great, but raisins are actually particularly terrible. Raisins, chocolate, xylitol. That's in a lot of things. She goes overboard. What's funny is when we used to get pizza, a lot. And this is when the kids were growing up. I was with my first husband, and he really liked pizza. I mean, so much so that when I would make dinner, he would still bring home pizza. So we had a lot of pizza crust that was left over because sometimes the kids would just eat the middle, and they'd give the dogs the pizza crust. Well, that's not really good for them, but it is what it is. But I had a German Shepherd, a Chow, and a Chihuahua. And the Chihuahua, my first Moxie, she didn't react well to pizza crust, so we had to stop that. But the bigger dogs seemed to be able to, to take it. Unfortunately, American pizza crust is full of all kinds of stuff. If you want pizza, you should go to Britain where they don't really add very much stuff. I think pizza crust in Britain is just like 3 ingredients. It's like flour, salt.
Well, I mean, in Europe and stuff, they don't allow to add sugar to stuff.
Yeah, they add sugar to everything here. Yeah. Oh, look at her. She's like giving me a hug. She is a snuggle bunny. My snuggle
Yeah, I found out the
bunny.
other day they add sugar to Five Guys fries.
No way.
Yes, that's one of the ingredients.
Oh my God, Five Guys is letting us down. They put sugar in their French fries. That's gross. Does McDonald's do that, I wonder?
Well, that's apparently, the seasoning they put on it. That's one of the ingredients.
Oh my God, Auntie Deborah's dog died from raisins.
Aw.
Somebody gave trail mix. Peanuts aren't good for the dogs either. My dad lived with us for a while when he was ill, and he would get peanuts and he would shell them and eat them. And while he was shelling them, he would sometimes drop the shells and he would drop the peanuts.
Some
And
little brown dog would go in there and take them.
yeah, well, so would Stewie. I mean, and Pica, all of them would go in there
And throw up peanut shells.
and eat the peanuts, and the dogs can't digest the nuts, so they would be throwing up peanuts everywhere. I mean, it made them sick. But I'm so sorry about the raisins. My God. I mean, trail mix is just no good.
It is. It's just pretty much poison.
That's no good for the dog.
For people.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
no good for people, let's be honest. It's no good for people.
Yeah, and I mean, it's for people who are hiking and need energy. It's just full of stuff that,
Garbage.
yeah, it's not good for the dogs. Oh, that must have been just so
Yeah.
awful. I mean, it's terrible to lose them at all, ever, but for something that clearly could have been preventable, it's like, oh my God.
That's why we watch these guys like a hog.
Yeah, we watch them a lot. I saw in one of our dog groups, somebody had something plugged in and their dog was gnawing on the cord and actually got electrocuted. Survived, but they had to pull that cord out of the dog's mouth because one of the side effects of electricity is it actually sticks to you.
Well, AC does. AC electricity grabs you. DC throws you.
Yeah, so they had to like jerk that cord out. Oh yeah, our babies always remain in our heart. I got paw prints all over my heart from all the dogs I've ever had. The memories, though, now comfort me, actually. They don't make me sad anymore.
Occasionally.
Yeah, I do get
Like that
wistful.
one sad video that you made.
The one sad video, yeah. We cried over that
Gargoyle
video.
dogs.
Yeah, we cried over that video. They mean so much to, to all their owners. Isn't she a sweetheart? I mean, she'll sleep on me like this for just
Hours.
hours. She's a calming dog. She's gotten very, very, all of our dogs seem to be very, very, very comfortable. They sleep upside down, give us their bellies. And that's one of the things where the dogs feel so comfortable and trusting that they are able to sleep belly up. That's one of the favorite things that, actually all of them do it. Stewie tends not to. He tends to curl up.
Well, Stewie's usually out here in one of his beds.
His spine doesn't stretch out like it used to.
The rest of them roll on their backs
Mm-hmm.
in these beds. Which means they trust us.
They trust us and they love their calming beds. They absolutely love their beds. You'd think Aunt Betty Ann, she sent us some beds.
They are, I mean, they just lay there like so happy and calm.
Yeah, Auntie Barbara.
And say,
Yeah, Auntie Barbara we haven't seen for a while. So Auntie Barbara, if you're watching our videos, hello, we miss you. Yeah, what a sweetheart. She doesn't wake up when I pet her anymore. She just sits there and takes it. She's such a doll baby. Such the sweetest little look. When we come into her room, her tail is all waggles, and now it's got a little plume on it, and it's just so funny. When she sees her tail wagging behind her, she'll try to chase it. She does that like a couple times a week. Oh, there we go. We woke her up a little bit. Got a little ear action. She's got this little ear action here. She looks like a little tiny lion cub. He's my little chi cub. Just the sweetest little angel.
one red Ozzy.
Yes, our little Russian toy.
One red Ozzy.
He calls him Comrade Ozzy. He looks so much like that little Russian dog, but that's a completely different breed. They said genetically it's different from Chihuahuas, but it looks so close.
It does.
And the first dog that they showed was a puppy, and it kind of looked like him.
I mean, it didn't kind of look like him.
I would have mistaken it for my dog, actually. Shemaya's down there. She's all curled up. For our last couple lives, they have been actually very sedate, very curly. They like to be in the air conditioning. Straight up, they do.
In fact, when we take Lucy outside, she wants to come back in.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, just like Pica. That's the way Pica was.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, I've been out here. It's time to go back in now.
I've been out here for 30 seconds. I would like to go in now, please. I do believe that he could be a little Russian spy.
Comrade.
What a sweetheart. They're all sweethearts. Here's my little Russian spy. There we go. His little ear curls. He's getting quite furry. I think he's going to look like really furry like Loki.
Like
When he grows into his fur, I think he's going to have fur like Loki.
yeah, probably.
He's like, Daddy's gotten up. I wonder what he's got for me. You got treats for me? You got the treats for me? Oh, he used the T word. They just ate a little while ago. That's probably one of the reasons why they're so restful because they have full bellies. Aw. You want some scratching in your belly? A little freckle belly. Little freckles. Oh, sweet pea. Little sweet pea, her little belly is starting to look dirty. That was all pink when we first got her. It was just a little pink belly. And then her little pigment's all coming in. Yep, Loki, Loki. He's over there being low-key. Let me see if I can pan it. There we go. He is definitely being low-key. He used to be pretty mischievous. Now he's just our lap boy. He's like, oh, here comes Dad. Oh, Daddy's going to give out some treats.
Hello.
You going to give out some treats?
Off. Off.
Let me see if I can make the camera go back out. Okay, let's see. Okay. Lucy, what's he got?
Loki. Loki, sit. Loki, sit. Sit. Good boy. Not you. It's for Loki.
Puppies have no manners still. I have not been
Maya,
able to get
dance.
through.
Dance. Good girl. Lucy. Lucy, sit. Good girl. Ozzy, sit. Good boy. Wow, that was a good sit.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, he just plopped down. Loki, spin. Spin. Loki, spin. Spin. Good boy. Wow, puppies have no manners.
At all.
Maya, down. Maya, down. Down. Maya, down. Good girl. Roll over. Good girl. That's for Maya. There. Lucy, you're not going to get more by getting up here. Puppies, off. Puppies, off. 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 Off.
They're like, no. Off is a foreign
Off.
concept.
Off. Babies. Lucy, jump.
Ozzy's not
Jump.
off.
Lucy, jump. You jump. Jump. Lucy, jump. There you go. She jumped. Oh, yay. Good girl. Ozzy, off. Ozzy, off. 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 Good boy. Ozzy.
Lucy
jump.
off.
Jump. You jump.
Is he
jump?
going to clap?
Can you pretty? Oh,
Good
you
boy.
did it. You did it. Good pretty. Yeah. Lucy. Hey, Lucy, can you pretty? Lucy, sit. Lucy, pretty. Lucy, pretty.
Auntie
Oh,
Marlene now
pretty.
notices your weight loss.
Mm. Lucy. Lucy, dance. Dance. Good dance. There you go.
My long-haired hippie's going to get a haircut soon.
Loki. Loki, down. Loki, down. Loki, roll over. Roll over, Loki. Roll over. Good boy. Good boy. Maya.
You,
Good girl.
Lucy definitely is not
That's
off.
enough, guys. I don't want to make you sick.
Good girl, Maya.
Good babies.
You good girl.
You're good babies. Yes, you are. You're good babies.
Except for the baby boy dogs. No, actually, Lucy was not good either. Her off is not working right. Come on, Lucy. Come on. Yeah, I gave him a great haircut.
But
I was surprised.
she did. It was great. It was a great haircut.
I gave him a clipper cut, and it turned out super well. It's the best haircut I ever gave him. Oh no, I'm talking about doggy daddy Jeremy. It is time for a haircut, ladies. I mean, he is a hippie.
Exactly. I'm a hippie.
I'm waiting for him to start preferring flower shirts and doing bong hits in the yard. That's what I'm starting to think.
And drum circles.
Oh, drum circles?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you going to be fringy and
And
beads and
no shoes.
no shoes? Waiting for all of it.
That's where the hippie thing loses me, is the no shoes.
They want to be close to the earth, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff on the earth that sticks you in your feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's true.
Doggy Daddy won't go outside without shoes on. Me, I'm like the barefoot princess. I could be a hippie with not a whole lot of issue, except for I don't like to wear tie dye, really. Mm. Yeah. There's our pretty little Lucy. It's a pretty girl.
You pretty girl.
I just keep avoiding. I'm practicing avoidance a lot lately. I really need to do things, but it's hard sometimes. I got my emotional support dogs though, so we're cool. There's Ozzy. Look at his little ear curl. Look at that ear curl. Is that not funny? I mean, I think a lot of people would clip that, but I just won't. I mean, I love that little ear curl. I think that's the cutest little thing, and it's on both sides. So anything that's like bilateral for me, if it's on both sides, I will keep it. That little, it's got this cutest little curl. Yes, my handsome. My handsome. He hasn't been to the doggy dentist yet to check out his tooth, so we're still gonna wait on an appointment. You think that helps his listening? Well, it needs to work into overdrive or grow a little bit longer because sometimes his listening skills are a little lax. Yeah, we need some more. We need some more of that. That's it. It's just the one little group of hair. See, it's over here too. This right here. The other side looks more curled today. It's like a ringlet. Oh, that's how he sends the signals back to the motherland. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. So if I cut it, will it disable it? They would probably... He's a sleeper spy. Maybe they're just going to come and wake him up one day. And that's how they're going to reach him. Through the little hairs. He says he's not a spy.
That's what spies say.
But if he was a spy, that's exactly what he would say. You're right. He would deny. Yep. There it is. His communication device. If Loki was a spy, his communication device would be his butt hair. He's coming up on needing a groom, or else the hair on the back of his legs is going to drag the ground. But it's funny watching him run around outside when his tail is up, because it almost looks like one of those handlebar mustaches.
It's a handle or a butt stash.
It's
some wax.
It's a butt stash.
Wax it.
He needs a Brazilian.
No, I mean actually the mustache wax.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about getting it waxed.
No, not like that. Never do that to a dog.
No. I don't think a dog's bare bottom would look that cool anyway. Oh, well, we're not going to watch that. You clean yourself up, that's fine. But we're not watching.
But I was putting on a show for you.
Yeah.
Alright.
I was showing you how limber I was. Now that you've exposed my spy stuff to the world, I have to show you how limber I am. Take everybody's mind off of my secrets. I love my mommy. Love, 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 love. Oh, the sweetest babies. Well, on that note, we are going to love you and leave you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. Angelina, if you're watching this, we missed you today. And we will again see you soon up there at the clinic. Oh, he's got itchy ear now. I played with his ear hair and now he's got to fix it. So again, thank you guys so much. We love each and every one of you, and thank you so much for tuning into us each week. And we will see you again live next Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Turn your notification bells on so you never miss an upload or a live stream. Thank you again. We will talk to you later. Bye, Jessica.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Marlene. Bye, Annie, Deborah.